today's tutorial I am going to show you how to use a one granny square for two different projects. I'm very excited to share with you especially the cardigan pattern, which by the way you can find the full written patterns for both projects in my website, link in the description down below. And this cardigan is so pretty, so gorgeous, and with so many vibrant colors, but it also can be used with whatever you have left over on your stash, because it's a perfect project for all leftover yarns or your scrap yarns. I can't take credit for the design of these two projects because I just found them on Pinterest and then later on checking for the designer on Instagram, which I will post somewhere here or here, so you can see who is the designer and where I got my inspiration from. In her website you can see that these pieces cost like a lot of money, so I thought, why can I just not make it rather than buy it? That's why in today's tutorial I am going to show you step by step how to use this simple and beautiful two-tone granny square for these two projects that I'm going to show you today. So do me a big favor and click that like button, because it really helps my channel. Also, if you are new around here, I really hope you like the content of my channel and you are going to subscribe for more videos like this in the future. So without further ado, let's just get into it. For the bodice, I have used leftover yarns and scrap yarns that I had left from other crochet projects. A full picture of the front and back color work will be on my website. I used two-toned granny square, which I have used previously in a small pouch that I made. So if you need the full step-by-step tutorial on how to make this two-toned granny square, hop on and check the link on the top right corner of this video or in the description box below. But if you are familiar with a two-tone granny, just follow this tutorial for a shorter version. I grabbed two colors from my leftover yarn, which is 100% mercerized cotton and a 2.5 mm hook. I started by making a magic circle with a 2.5 mm hook. I pulled a loop and crocheted 3 chain stitches, which count as a double crochet stitch. Then I crocheted 2 more double crochet stitches, 2 chains, and again 3 double crochet stitches. This is how it looks like. I continued with 1 chain stitch, then I left the green yarn and picked the white yarn. I crocheted the next 1 chain with white. I tried to tangle the end of the white color. I kept the green yarn at the back and I was careful to not work over it with the next color. The white end, I did try to keep it with a magic circle so I could cover it while working the rest of the pattern for this round. I continued working with white the following pattern: 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 1 chain. Pull tight the green end yarn over, insert the hook at the 3rd chain of the 1st stitch of the round, and make a half double crochet. This is how the first round looks like. So I crocheted 3 chain stitches, which count as a double crochet, turned my work, then at the first hole I continued crocheting 2 more double crochet, then 2 chains, and in the next hole space 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 2 chains. Then skip the 3 double crochet. At the next hole space where the 2 colors meet, I crocheted 3 double crochet, 1 chain. Then I left the white yarn dangling at the back, picked the green yarn and repeated the same pattern of the white color but in reverse. Yarn over, inserted the hook at the third chain of the first stitch of the round, and I did 1/2 double crochet. This is the pattern of the second round. The two ends are at the back side of the granny square, and that the front side will look nice and tidy like this. For the next round again we work on the other side and we work clockwise. The pattern for the third round is 3 chain stitches, turn your work, 2 double crochet in the same space, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet, then I crocheted 3 double crochet in the next space, then 2 chains. At the corner space I crocheted the pattern 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 2 chains. Then I continued at the next space with 3 double crochet, 2 chains. At the next corner space where the two colors meet, I repeated the same pattern of the previous round, 3 double crochet, 1 chain. Then I left the green yarn at the back, picked the white yarn and repeated the same pattern of the green color but in reverse. Yarn over, insert the hook on the third chain of the first stitch of the round and 1/2 double crochet. For the fourth round I crocheted the following pattern, 3 chain stitches, turn your work and 2 double crochet in the same corner space, then 2 chains. Skip 3 double crochet. For the side pattern I crocheted 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet. In the next space, again repeat the same pattern, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet. In the corner space, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet. In the next space, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet and repeat this for 2 times. And then we have the corner space where the two colors meet, 3 double crochet, 1 chain. This is half pattern of the fourth round. For the second half we change colors. I left the white color at the back of my work, picked the green color and crocheted the same pattern of the first half but in reverse. Then, yarn over, insert the hook at the third chain of the first stitch and 1/2 double crochet. This is the back side of the granny square, and at the other side where there are no ends, it's the right side. For the fifth round, the pattern is 3 chains, which count as a double crochet, and then 2 double crochet in the space hole. Then 2 chains. Then for the side pattern, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet, but 3 times for this round. At the corner space, I crocheted the pattern 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet. At the second side of the granny square, I repeated the pattern of the previous side, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet 3 times. Once arrived at the corner space, I crocheted 3 double crochet, 1 chain, I left the green color and picked the white color. With the white color, I will crochet the same pattern as the green color but in reverse. Then yarn over, insert the hook at the third chain of the first stitch of the round and 1/2 double crochet. This is how your work will look like once we finish the 5th round. Now I started the 6th round following the pattern 3 chain stitches. Turn your work and then 2 double crochet in the same space hole and then 2 chain stitches. Then skip 3 double crochet, and for the side I crocheted the pattern 3 double crochet, 2 chain stitches, skip 3 double crochet 4 times. At the corner space I crocheted the pattern 3 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet. Then again at the side of the square, at the second side, I crocheted the same pattern of the previous side, 3 double crochet, 2 chains, skip 3 double crochet 4 times. Then at the corner space where the 2 colors meet, 3 double crochet, 1 chain stitch, left the white yarn and picked the green yarn and followed the same pattern that I crocheted with the white color but in reverse. This is how it will look like. Then yarn over, insert the hook at the third chain of the first stitch of the round and 1/2 double crochet. Once I finished 6 rounds, I did cut the yarns and hidden the ends. I repeated this pattern with many other combinations and I made in total 24 grannies. I placed them in one panel of 4 by 3 grannies for the back panel, as shown, and 2 smaller but same amount of grannies for the 2 front panels, which were 2 by 3 grannies per panel. Then I took a tapestry needle and with white yarn I sewed the grannies, first 2 by 2, placing the right sides at the outside and the wrong sides facing from the inside. For the sewing I used a cross stitch, first by sewing forward in a diagonal type of stitch. Once arrived at the end of the grannies, I went back, sewing again in diagonal, but now flipping the position of the stitch, forming so a cross stitch. I made sure that the stitches of one granny match with the stitches of the other, so we don't end up with one end longer than the other. Once arrived at the point where I started, I tangled the sewing yarn at the back and cut. Sewed like this all the remaining grannies 2 by 2. Then I sewed them in a panel of 2 by 3 grannies like this. For the back panel, I sewed them first in 3 rows of 4, then I stacked them on top of each other and sewed them in one panel of 4 by 3 grannies. Then I placed the back panel right side facing the floor. Then I placed on top of it the 2 other front panels, the right sides facing from the outside. Then I sewed with the same cross stitch the two sides, leaving 1.5 grannies without sewing as an arm opening, and leaving also half a granny at the inside as a neck opening. I will suggest you try it on and leave the neck and arm openings according to your body. Let me give you some measurements. The shoulder width is approximately 25 cm or 10 inch. The neck opening is approximately 8 cm or 3.25 inch. Then the full length of the cardigan is approximately 38 cm or 15 inch. Then the arm opening approximately 19.5 cm or 7.5 inch. Once the bodice is ready, I started the arms. For the arms, I used 2 skeins of off-white 100% mercerized cotton for each arm. So in total I used 4 skeins to crochet the sleeves. I started with 130 stitches. Then skipped 3 stitches and I inserted the hook at 4th stitch from the hook and double crochet. The first 3 chain stitches count as a double crochet. I continue to crochet a second double crochet in the next chain stitch. Then 2 chains, skipped 2 chain stitches and 3 double crochet in the next 3 chain stitches. Again 2 chains, skip 2 chain stitches and 3 double crochet in the next 3 chain stitches. Repeat this pattern to the end of the row. I had in total 26 sets of 3 double crochet and 25 holes at the end of the first row. For the second row, 5 chain stitches, turn my work, skipped 3 double crochet and 3 double crochet in the first hole. Then 2 chains, skip the next 3 double crochet and 3 double crochet in the next hole, continuing this pattern to the end of the row. Ending up with a hole at the end. Repeat this pattern forth and back for 36 rows. Then pull up some yarn and cut. The width of one piece is 42 cm or 16.5 inch, which in fact will be the length of the sleeve, and the height is 35 cm or 14 inch, which divided by 2 gives the width of the sleeve. Make 2 of them. Then fold it like this, right sides facing out, and I did a simple sewing with matching yarn and tapestry needle from one end to another. Once both sleeves were sewn, I sewed them, placing one end of the sleeve to the arm opening of the cardigan. I used again the cross stitch to attach the sleeve to the bodice. I did the same for the other arm and cleaned up the inside of the cardigan from the ends. So, how does it look? For the next project, I followed the same two-tone granny square pattern, but I continued the pattern for 24 rounds with these two gorgeous colors. Then I cut the yarns and made two of them. I placed one on top of the other with right sides facing out and matching the colors on both sides. Then again, with the same tapestry needle and matching yarn, I sewed the top and two sides, leaving an opening for the neck and openings at the side for the arms. I used the same sewing stitch that I used for the cardigan with a matching color. The measurements of the sewing sections are shown in the picture for my body size. Sew the shoulders and the sides according to your body size. So, how does it look?